right, Paul, welcome back.
Thanks,
from
man.
the from the camping. Was it a camping trip or a glamping?
I don't
trip?
camp. I don't camp. So
it's more of a
cottage. We hit up Muskoka, and the whole time I was away, all I could think about was that intro.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, it's
What an
still,
intro!
Yeah.
Wow, what an intro that was, eh? That opening was fire. Talk about that intro. Unbelievable. Making notes on how awesome that intro was. You know what? The healthy mom was great, but what about that intro? There it is. What an intro.
Oh, you need to comment on the intro again, please. Please don't.
What an intro.
He's gonna do that.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, for sure.
Nice
Killed
to be back.
it.
Nice
Absolutely
to be back filming WESPN, and again providing the market updates to the public out there. Real estate continues to be a hot topic, especially in the Windsor S6 market. We'll get into all of that, but first.
Yeah, let's start off with our sponsor, Canadian Protein, a local supplement powerhouse. They are, I think, the best protein in Canada. I've tried a lot of different proteins in my life, and they really do have the top tier stuff. Fast shipping, over 3,000 5-star reviews.
Wow. And
it's third-party tested. So any of the claims that they make about the quality of their stuff is tested and verified. So awesome stuff. We just had protein coffee this morning. It's coffee and protein. Great way to start your day if you're looking to diet or build muscle or whatever the case is. So it's fantastic stuff. Personal friend of mine as well. So
yeah, awesome company. Really appreciate the swag and the sponsor. Again, the sponsors are rolling in Canadian Protein, a juggernaut of a sponsor for us, and we're proud to rep them and show our support their way.
Definitely. So we appreciate that. And how about the listings this past week? It was pretty active week for the team.
Yeah, everybody's firing on all cylinders. We got Eric running around town filming every inch of the city, and Andrew and Sonia are just cranking these listings out and showings, and it's been a busy few weeks here at AW for you. So active listings, we'll run through those really quick. Some are on market, some are coming to market. Scott, you got a couple things coming up on the investment side.
We've got 1404 Rooney, which is a fantastic, pretty much double lot. Great opportunity to build an accessory dwelling unit at the back. Pretty hard to find something with this kind of lot size and basically fronting onto another street. Also, you get a nice big 2-story house with it. So great opportunity for investors. It's close to the U as well. And then we have 540 Olette, 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom condo unit. I think this is some of the most affordable housing in the city. I don't know if you can buy anything else in the two.
I like that building. It's right above the Manchester. I mean, I think downtown has already seen pricing wise rock bottom. I don't know if you'd agree with that or not.
100%.
We're looking at things. A lot of things are selling down there. A lot of things are going down there. It's still. I drove down there. Actually, we had a team photo session down there a couple weeks ago, and I drove down there to a lawyer's office or something one day. It's still kind of a dump down there. There's a lot of action down there that you really don't want to see. But I think that's going to turn. I think it's at rock bottom price wise is done there, and it's on the way up. And that I saw the pictures of Olette. She's a nice little unit there, eh?
Absolutely, yeah. Great unit. Again, I don't think you can get anything more affordable in the city for that square footage. So it's right across from Maiden Lane. There's tons of development going on there. Again, like Paul said, you want to get in at the bottom before it picks up, because then it's too late. So
it's going to pick up downtown. Mark my words.
It is picking up.
It is picking
and it's
so
going
prices
to.
Prices are still pretty low. They're pretty aggressive compared to where they're going to be, in our opinion. 779 Mercer. I'm repping that listing. Again, that is a newer built duplex, newer construction, up and down. The awesome thing about this duplex is that they're both two self-sustaining units. What that means is separate entrances, separate furnaces, separate ACs, separate utilities, separate hot water tanks. So you can truly have.
Yeah, how old is that building, by the way?
I want to say late 90s.
Yeah, I mean that's newer than 90% of the duplexes in the city. So you're already
pretty turnkey, new roof, appliances are all the appliances come with the property. Pretty attractive unit, and we've been shopping that around pretty aggressively. And it's priced well under 400. Should garner some pretty good action. So if you're looking for your next investment property, we've got that one. If you prefer Walkerville over the 779 Mercer location, you're going to pay a lot more money. But we've also got a triplex there represented by Chris Toldo at 795 Chilver. And that is right by my old alma mater there, right across the street from King Edward. Go Lions! Walkerville stand up. And that one is an absolutely A+.
2 3-bedroom, 1-bath units and a bachelor. Super hard to find something that size in Walkerville in a multifamily. So very rare property.
Block away from Wyandotte, block away from all the action. Again, which that area is going to see some great increases over time. So we got Olette, we got Rooney, we got Chilver, 415 Frank.
It's a nice little property right in the neighborhood here.
Yeah, if you're looking for something super cute and super well done and just dialed in, 415 Frank.
East Riverside, you can't go wrong. It's one of the best communities in the city. Great schools, people want to be here, so that's another one to check out. It looks great, photos look great.
Yeah, Chantal Wozlik on that one, the Channel representing there, and again, the preparation on these on that listing is Frank asking, those residential properties. A lot of prep went into those ones, and they show. So check out those pictures. 415 Frank. That's 6 listings there that we're bringing to market this week. Super exciting, and as always, if you're looking to sell, we are looking to list, because that's just what we do, and we absolutely love it.
Absolutely,
love it, man. I love it, man. On a side note, I just love listing properties. I love the whole process. I love getting the sellers the best price. I just love everything about it. I just love it.
Yeah, it's such a big deal for the sellers and for our clients, right? So we have to make sure to get it right. It's fun, it's exciting, it can be nerve-wracking, it's intense, but we try to knock it out of the park every time. And I think
when the seller looks at us and like we're running around organizing everything and doing this, that, the other, and giving them tips on this to do and that to do, and they see how much of a big deal it is to us. Mm-hmm. It's just as big as a deal to us as it is to them. Mm-hmm. And that's why the synergy always works out.
Yeah, we put our heart and soul into it. Absolutely. I think it shows. So
I love it, man. I just absolutely love it. If you want, just give me a call anytime. I just adore this business.
What's going on in the market, Paul? What is going on? People keep asking, is it slowing down? Is it speeding up? Things are opening up. What's happening out there?
A lot of questions. I mean, I love when clients reach out and they're like, listen, there's a property in my area. It was at this price, now it's pulled, now it's back up at a higher price. What's going on? Is the market slowing down? Is it crashing? It's not crashing. This is typical of the market before COVID, by the way. So we would see an absolute rise with the number of units sold from January till the end of May. Then June we'd see a dip. We won't see the average price dip, although it has in the past 2 months by less
month over month. It dipped, but not year over year.
That's right.
And that's what people have to understand.
Yeah.
And that's common for this time of year.
Yeah.
Like Paul was saying.
So before COVID, this is how the market would go, the ebbs and flows of it. Since we last 2020, when we kind of came out of COVID and we're selling real estate again, although we're in lockdown, all of that, it just hasn't stopped. Mm-hmm. Now we're getting back to some normalcy out there. I think the market has cooled off a little bit, but the good ones are still selling for good prices. But it's cooled off because, I mean, things are opening up, right?
Yeah, I want to be cautious with how we explain how it's cooled off. It's not that all of a sudden there's more supply than demand. That's not the case at all. In fact, the exact opposite is true. There's still way more demand than supply, but people are busy doing other things now. There's nothing else to do for a year and a half, right? So now people are letting loose a little bit. They're focused on other things other than real estate. Combine that with more listings and there's just a little bit less action. But I think that this is a temporary glitch like we see it every summer. Prices are still on the rise. There's still not enough houses. And another thing to think about as well here, guys, is that the border's about to open up. Immigration's about to hit full tilt again. You can't even, the flights are banned from India right now. Think about that. And the University of Windsor and St. Clair College are about to open back up as well. Students took up a big percentage of the available properties. So, you know, what's going to happen? What would your predictions be as things do open back up?
I think it's a big factor. I mean, again, people are vacationing again. People are, whether it be, even if it's just in Canada, like people are just getting out of here. And that's typical of a summer market, right? So I think just like when we hit COVID, we always use the new normal, right? We're hitting phase 3 this Friday. Things are opening back up. Cases are in the negative today. We're recording this on Wednesday. This is going to be the new normal again, right? People are busy. People want to do stuff. People, their attention can go elsewhere other than real estate, where for a while there, that's really all they can do.
And we have seen this show up in some statistics, right? In terms of relisted properties. I know you made a really interesting point there.
Yeah, so let's talk about the relisting and the listing at $399, and then 10 days later you see it up at $549, right? So whenever you see that, that's and again, being on the listing side a lot and going through this myself, sometimes we'll list that at $399. We'll go to our offer date, and either our expectations as a realtor or our seller's expectations are not met. Okay, there's many times when I will go to an offer presentation and my expectations aren't met, and I'm confident that I can get a higher price, just the timing's a little bit off. So sometimes that happens due to the realtor believing that it's not worth it. That's a really good realtor if they advise you that way. Or sometimes the seller's expectations aren't met, and then they'll relist it at a price that makes them satisfied, not necessarily happy, but satisfied to move forward. So that's why you'll see a difference in listing prices, because they failed at their first.
So we tried the aggressive list price. We tried $399. We're aiming for $550. Offer date comes, we don't get it.
Never good.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Yeah,
but that's being in tune with the market, right? The market shifted. Now we might have to shift our strategy with it. It doesn't mean you're not going to get it. It just means that you didn't get it that day. You can adjust your strategy, relist it at the price that you want, and wait for that right buyer to come along. There's new buyers in the buyer pool every week. People come and go. Maybe some people are out of town that week. That would have been at the offer table. You don't know, right? So
yeah, I mean, I've got a listing right now where there's an offer presentation the day after mine. There was one the day before mine, and I'm losing people here, but then people are losing on that presentation. Now they're coming back to mine, so it's that buyer pool will float around the same areas in the same price range, and you got to know your numbers. You got to know when to advise a seller to take the offer, and when to say, you know what, guys, we didn't get it today, but I'm confident that we will get it, and then relist at a different
Yeah. So with that being said, would you recommend buying or selling first in this market snapshot right now?
It's been a long time since I recommended buying first. Selling first, and I think I'm kind of heading towards that advice right now.
Interesting.
Because selling first puts you in a position where in the market in January, February, March, April, May, if you had to buy after you sold, I'm not sure if we can get it done, right? Because there's multiple offers, 15 offers on everything. Now we're seeing 2 offers, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is manageable, right? So you may want to consider the buying first, the selling first method, right? And then buy after, because there's more opportunity out there.
Definitely.
But that's case by case.
Yeah, and the market shifts. We have to be in tune with the market. It could change next month or 2 months from now as we head into the fall. We'll see. But right now, you might change your strategy.
In an ideal world, you want to buy first with the condition of a house to sell, and then everybody's you'll sell for X, and you'll buy for X if you sell for X, and everybody's happy, and it's super easy. That's still not a reality.
Doesn't always work that way.
That is not a reality.
Hasn't been that way
anymore.
For a while. Yep, so that's just all part of having a good agent on your side that can navigate and give you the right advice at the right time, because the market does shift.
Yep.
So let's wrap up here with a great article that I saw the other day, that there's rental bidding wars out there across Ontario. And I just want people to think about this. There's not enough houses.
When you're saying rental bidding wars, you mean like lease?
For lease, yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, good point. Good point. So people are trying to lease a property, and there's 5 or 6 people applying. That's just common sense here, guys. We don't have enough houses for buyers. We don't have enough houses for renters. As things open back up, as the economy opens up, and as immigration opens up in the schools, I think it's going to get worse out there. I think there's going to be a lot of demand for rentals. I think people have already gotten priced out of the market. I own several rental properties in the city. When I post an ad, the amount of responses I get is insane. So just something to think about. If you want to own rental properties, Canada is the place to do it. Ontario is the place to do it. We just don't have enough houses. It's a great problem if you're on the right side of it. So just wanted to touch on that. I guess that kind of wraps up our week. So Canadian Protein. Thank you so much. Are we doing a hat giveaway here or no? Yeah, we should.
We'll post it on the Facebook.
Yes.
When E-Train posts a video. But Canadian Protein, thank you very much.
about it.